बड़ा डिस्काउंट.
Really? How come?
वो ओनर फैन है ना मेरा, so.
I'm impressed.
So, hope you like the meal and the discount you got with Swiggy Dine Out.
Go out and dine at the finest restaurants and save up to 40% on your bills. Only with Swiggy Dine Out.
I bring the energy. I bring the energy.
Perspective, I'm going to still look to hit the first ball if it's in my area, and I'm going to back myself.
Hello and welcome to our India-Pakistan conclave. We are building it up to that mega contest. Everywhere India-Pakistan plays, it is a special one. It has to be a special one. 1996 Bangalore, Amir Sohail versus Venkatesh Prasad. Every one of us have seen that footage, haven't we? And we have seen it multiple times. How many remember that incredible knock by Navjot Singh Sidhu, 93 in that contest? Ajay Jadeja, perhaps his moment under the sun, tore into Waqar Yunis and that Pakistan attack and propelled India to 289. That set up the match. And when Javed Miandad was run out, it was a sad end to an incredible career. But India-Pakistan, the verve of India-Pakistan, the passion of India-Pakistan, fascinating. Someone who's been there, done that, played 2 finals, won multiple world championships, played the 2007 World T20 final against Pakistan and the 2011 semi-final against Pakistan. We asked Gautam Gambhir to talk about one of it. What did Gautam say? How does he prepare? What is his story? Gautam Gambhir setting it up with his own example. Take a listen.
I actually slept better because I thought that I've done everything possible one day before the game. I've read the entire book, so I'm ready for it. And whatever happens tomorrow will happen tomorrow because I can't control what I can't control. All I can control is watch the ball with absolute clear head and try and win that particular contest. So when you go to those, see, for me, I think the most important thing is, and I'll tell you, where I feel that I've probably been able to score runs, if I have to probably cut it down to that one thing, is the word called courage. Because what happens is that when it comes to those crunch games, when it comes to those knockout games, when it comes to those so-called big games, when you know that you cannot make a mistake, you make a mistake, you might never get that opportunity again. Do you still have the courage to be positive? Do you still have the courage to tell yourself that, yes, I'm going to back to hit the ball? If you have that courage that you're backing yourself to hit each and every ball to score runs, I think you'll be fine. But the moment you start thinking this way, that if I make a mistake, what's going to happen? If I get out, what's going to happen? You anyways lost that contest. So every time, whether it was probably facing Lasith Malinga or for that matter, Sohail Tanveer or whoever I was facing in the finals, every time, whether it was the first ball or before I got out, my intention was be courageous, look to score runs. And I've always believed when it comes to big games, big tournaments, only the courageous teams will end up winning the games. And people with courage will end up scoring runs. And probably that is one thing, if I have to define that, what probably stood out for me was that I always had that courage to probably tell myself that whatever happens, I'm looking to score runs. Thanks to a lot of people have experienced what I've experienced, which is probably starting 2014 IPL with 3 ducks. It can't get worse than that for anyone. So probably that is extreme pressure. Pressure is not when I was playing Pakistan in 2007 because I had runs under my belt. Pressure was not when I was playing Sri Lanka in 2011. I still had runs behind my back. But then imagine starting 2014 IPL, that also in Dubai, where you start the first 3 games with a duck and then you scored 1 in the 4th game. And I remember we were staying at Ritz-Carlton. And obviously when I scored my 3rd duck and we were just probably roaming around, and a lot of people were talking about my form and stuff. And I remember telling them that you should not even talk about my form because I don't even know what kind of a form I am in, because I've literally faced 5 or 6 deliveries in 3 games. The form is when you struggle for 20 or 30 balls and you're not able to hit the ball in the middle. And the only time I've probably, as a captain in KKR, and I have no shame, I've never, the only time I actually probably in my 7 years of KKR captaincy where I felt ashamed of myself as a leader was when I actually in the 4th game promoted Manish Pandey to open the batting, and I batted at number 3 because he was scoring runs at number 3 and I wasn't. I did not even score a run, and he got a duck and I got 1. And I remember going back to Trevor Bayliss and telling him that I think it's time for me to drop myself. And he said that, why? I said, because I think this is the first time as a leader I'm ashamed of myself that I was trying to probably protect myself. A leader does not protect himself. I think a leader is someone who should be the first one taking the bullet, not probably sending someone else to take a bullet. And then he said, give yourself one more game. And I remember I was in absolute extreme pressure. We were playing against Rajasthan Royals, 5th game, and me and Bisla opening the batting, and Bisla came to me and told me that, can I face the first ball? I said, irrespective of what happens, I think I'm going to face the first ball. I'm absolutely ashamed of myself, what I did in the previous game. Today is the day where I'm going to face the first ball, whatever happens. And that was the only time where I was in extreme pressure, and I promised myself that I'm going to still look to hit the ball. First ball, it was Kane Richardson I smashed it for 4. So that is what is called mental strength. I did not have that one game before that, but yes, because I was so ashamed of myself, I could not sleep the whole night for whatever I did as a leader. But the next day, I promised myself before the next game that irrespective, I'm going to still look to hit the first ball if it's in my area, and I'm going to back myself. So what? If I don't score runs, the worst thing that can happen is I will drop myself as a leader, and that I should be absolutely capable of doing it.